keep going off. Like, TA is going to efficiently farm up the Ancients. At some point, you're going to be able to get a Roshan. You get the Aegis. You just run at them.
She's meta buffed because everyone's just going to ban Viper and Benno every game. they're literal first phase bans. So the drafting meta has, I had one game where I hit level 30. I was like, one? I feel like the first 10 games I play on this patch, everyone was level 30. Yeah, the Opos were just crazy.
I felt like it was happening quite a bit.
It actually felt like turbo. So yeah, again, we're going to be curious to see how much that changes. But we are back now, live in there as a little toss there on a PYW.
Slowing him down. They do manage to hit the blood right on him as well. That will easily be your first blood, but can they get the exchange here? Fly being chased away by DY, who should be able to get the kill. Not before he gets blasted one more time. But the important kill.
Disruptor and stuff.
You're right. Just being allowed to have that combination of frontliner. Yang is still 11-2, so you can't really say this tri-lane is succeeding. It is succeeding at least in Arteezy getting some okay amount of CS, but now the toss back, PYW, big time trouble. Blood right, not going to catch him, but it is going to force PYW to run downwards, where he will surely be dying here. Arteezy looking to be able to slow down Yang as well as Crit keeping up. Does have another toss in 3 seconds time with the blood right. Well placed. Yang's not going to be able to run out of that one. Gets hit. Crit going for the toss. Is actually going to be able to catch him one last second, but the turnaround from Yang with the press the attack doesn't survive through the last shot from Fly. But at least they kill Tiny.
Now as he has full control over the mid lane as Ori has been backed off to doing some of his stacks that were left in the jungle. Ramses now does have his Doom and he's going to pop it.
Oh, he got the morph off though.
Yeah, the strength morph. He tried to pump fake it once before. Oh, actually, PYW is going to cancel that TP and maybe turn things around on Arteezy, but they just don't have the lockdown with no duel yet up for Yang. And now off that kill, they're going to be able to get the Rupture on Yang. Fly, going to be able to stop that TP. Another blind running out. Are they going to be able to finish off Yang in time? They're looking to be able to kill Fly with the help of DY, and they will be able to do that much. Ori charging in with the skewer, but with all of that movement speed, Arteezy quickly retreats, making sure he's the only Bloodseeker build. I hate seeing... if I see a pub with the Radiance build on Bloodseeker, can't stand it.
I love not using this very aggressive hero early on in the game and just farming neutrals the whole time.
A hero that can be very fragile at times. A dual but beautiful avalanche into a toss AoE as well. They're going to be able to finish off the Magnus. Almost there. Finally, he does go down. But Yang, with all that movement speed off his Q, is going to be able to get away until the Rupture. Now locks him down. PYW, though, with a half HP Arteezy, they're going to be able to lock him in place. He gets off the blood right, trying to run himself away from DY, who instead will get Fly killed, turning on a crit. Yang going to survive through it.
Now EG have to try and get one of these things. The second one, rather, because they got the XP bottom, right? Yeah, they did. So they're going to cancel out any XP gain for VG now. But is this worth an RP? Don't do it, dog.
Ramses, that Scorcher doing a lot of damage over time. Ori, okay. You can fake that RP as much as you want, but now you're lined up beautifully for Abed with the double damage. They do manage to get Eurus away to safety there with a waveform, but it's going to cost Ori his life. Sacrificial land. Oh, no! Abed just chased him down underneath the tier 1 tower, and he's looking for more. Yang, trapped in the trees, cutting his way to safety here.
Dude, that's the classic. That was a favorite of many of these offlaners. Crit knows. He's figured off, but if you can kill the enemy hard carry like that, yeah, that's well worth getting Blink first.
Yeah, many other Templar Assassins, maybe they would have considered a Desolator first pickup. Abed, with that Blink dagger, big showing, being able to kill Eurus, who was pretty high up there in the network before, but now sitting behind all of the cores. Now they're going to be able to catch Yang with a beautiful toss back there from Crit. Just that little extra time is all Abed needs to get the kill. Bottom lane, Eurus now being chased up by Ramses. Does manage to get off the strength morph once again, but he is ruptured up, blood-rided, and with the loss of his armor, Arteezy can start dishing out the damage. That's only if he can actually get on top of him. Ori is protecting him a little bit. They're going to throw a Chain Frost as well. Finally, Eurus will die. It costs him a lot of ultimates here, but maybe they'll be able to win the fight off it as well. As now Ori, silence up from the blood right. Arteezy will pick him apart with the toss back on PYW. Give Arteezy the double kill. He was whining.
Fell off a bit when the Opos were 5 minutes because you had to play bottom. Both teams did. So it wasn't like as powerful anymore. But now that we've moved it to 10 minutes, like you're not down here as much anymore. It's more important to keep constant vision and control over that Roshan area. And it looks like EG probably prepping for a smoke to get a pick off and then head into the pit here. They have the Deso, so there is definitely an argument to just go, but...
Yeah, I mean, Ori,
Ooh, crit down up top there. The solo kill from Eurus.
Much bigger kill, though, if they can actually bring down Yang, which they should be able to with Rupture and Blood Right. Yang just had nowhere to run, couldn't hide, and will end up dying. Another catch. Oh, the long-range net from Fly to be able to catch DY, make that 2. Once again, being especially with that. What I find is very silly, the double meld.
Ah, yes.
I don't mind the double meld on heroes so much. It rewards you for setting up on a trap, but, you know, like, come on. Double melding Roshan. Looks like
very cautious.
Vici Gaming is going to be able to fight this, but Evil Geniuses immediately try and grab whatever heroes approach the Roshan pit, and they're just going to do one of those plays where they just keep picking in these early fights. So Vici Gaming, I mean, they're going to have to pull out some sort of miracle when it comes to defending. I don't know if it's going to be a tier 2 defense or if it's going to be high ground defense, but certainly it feels like they're going to need some big time plays.
Well,
Vici Gaming's.
They do have the heroes. We have to give them that at least, you know?
Yeah,
they
they've got the big RP into the Earth Splitter. Eurus jumps away from crit. And just walk off the Rupture pretty easily, something a Strength Morphling can always do for himself. But they are going to be able to get their duel onto, well, an RP onto 2 as well, but the TA just ripping apart that poor Legion commander with Artesian coming in, is able to clean up both Ori as well as CM, go for TY, and that should make it a 4-man wipe there.
So that
all
was
in
cute.
exchange for...
It's sad because it's true.
BKB, is that a 10-second BKB for Arteezy? It is indeed. Well, that's going to make a rough team fight. Abed, he doesn't even need the BKB. He's going straight for the full-out Daedalus. Already has the Crystalus and another 2,400 gold. Uh-oh. Top lane, Eurus is going to be able to find Crit here. Crit tries to turn that Avalanche back around, but is still going to die. Crit, really the only one who's been dying on Evil Geniuses.
At the same time, bottom, there was a Rupture onto Ori. Forced a TP back home.
Mm-hmm. The cores, by the way, of Evil Geniuses have not died yet. Fly has 3 deaths, Crit has 5. That's
quality support play right there.
Yeah, it really is. Glimmer Cape not in time to be able to dodge her. Or there was a sentry out, actually. Catches him. That's enough to be able to win a duel, make that 4 deaths for Fly, but still 0 on the EG cores. Here, I'm just going to be tanky. I'm going to duel to lock somebody down. Not with the intention of winning the duel, just to lock them down. Just to disable friends.
Bit of a unusual smoke to be smoking on this side of the map these days, but
well, they do have a really good ward to be able to spot out Eurus. The long toss back into the Centaur stun. They don't need the Doom because they've...
When you're this far ahead, it's literally, you just wave at it when it goes by. You're just like, oh, hey, look, guys, ET's pressing buttons.
Oh, guys, looks like I gave Elder Titan more damage. Ooh, spooky. Watch out, guys. Don't let Elder Titan
Dude,
punch
there's smoke's
you.
popping, and it's like the worst
Oh,
spot.
no, Ramsey just jumps straight in, hits the stun, pops his BKB, who's immediately going to doom up Ori. So there goes the RP, and with Rupture onto Legion Commander, there goes her as well. So the rest of Vici Gaming, they're actually not going to fully back out. They're going to buy back and try and fight over this shrine area, I'm guessing, but this has already been a destructive rampage by Evil Geniuses, and they're not really going to slow down whatsoever. They're going to be able to catch the Elder Titan. That's a dieback for him. Legion Commander, Yang, he wants to make sure he doesn't die back as well.
When he dieback TP'd back in.
Hey, well, Yang can take some punishment from Abed. Got that going for you.
Silver linings.
Unfortunately, the Tier 3 can't take the same punishment here. Crit tries to find the opening to go for the toss back. Force Staff, Glimmer Cape, both going to save him from the E-Blade. Oh, jeez, PYW just performs a disappearing act as he disappears and heads back to the fountain real quick. His second life shows up to the team fight, spider-legging forward. Ready to fight. PYW wants to go, but Ramses immediately jumps on him with a 2-man Centaur stun. Oh, Chain Frost beautifully lined up. Abed will allow them to be able to finish off Ori, and an easy GG comes out from Vici Gaming. It was pretty much the only thing that was easy for them in this entire game.
Oh,
that was a rough one, Trent.
That was a bit painful.